Hey ladies and gents of YouTube, Buck 2013 here, and I'm doing a video for the first time with my GoPro 3. The audio quality is probably not the greatest. I realize I need to be getting a skeleton case for this thing so the audio can actually get to it. Right now it's, I think, basically a waterproof case, which would be ideal for when you're out in the snow and stuff. I don't know, maybe it sounds good enough for, you know, capturing my voice. It won't capture anyone else's voice very well. You have to be pretty close to them. I'm going to do a video again in the future talking more about this new camera, but I'm really excited because I've got a lot of pieces for it. I can actually put it down here on my chest. I can put it on basically a selfie stick, and I can mount it on my car dash. So there's a lot of different projects, like I've said, I've been wanting to do with it, and now that I've got it, I'm going to be able to do so. I've been stuck out here, as you all might be able to tell, for about a week. A major ice storm hit Missouri, and for about 2 or 3 days, even the major highways were impassable. But I've been out here for about 8 days. I finally got out today. It was just too slick to get down my driveway. The day after it ice stormed, I even took the tractor here, and this is what this video is about. I'm going to start up the Massey Ferguson here in a minute, and we'll do kind of a first-person view of me running the Massey here, but I slid down the hill with it and just about didn't make it back up. It was a perfect sheet of ice all the way down the drive and out to the gravel. And I got my truck stuck about 3 or 4 days ago. I'd have my neighbors with chains come and help me out. So, today I finally got out. I got my new camera. It's been in for a week, but I couldn't get to it. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start the old girl up. Got to turn the gas on down here below. It has a needle valve, or whatever you call that, in the carburetor that sticks, so whenever the gas is turned on and it's not running, basically the carburetor just overflows, and it continues to leak out until there's no gas left. So that's a big no-no. So just shut it off at the sediment bowl and you're good to go. This thing starts up pretty darn easy. Pretty glad to have this little tractor. Let me see if I can get the camera here. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing. That's the worst part. This is kind of an experiment for me because I can't see, you know, what the camera's recording. Hopefully it's staying on. I've been told these things have terrible battery capacities. I can see a reflection of the red light in the tack here, so let's give her a try, and I'll try to readjust the camera again too after I get it started. I'll let this thing warm up a little bit before I go anywhere with it. I'm going to adjust the camera back up just a little bit. Let her run for just a few minutes. Kind of a walk around here. Make sure it stays running. As you can see, I need to get a grill piece put back in it. Give it a little more gas. I painted the hood this summer international red. My intention is to tear it completely down. I'm going to redo this tractor this summer. Take the fenders off, the hood, the gas tank, the sides, the grill. I'm going to try to make it look as good as possible. Of course, the dings in the hood are going to be impossible to get out, but I am going to give it a try. Let's go ahead and see if the 3-point will raise. Oh yeah. I've got my blade turned around backwards because I was pushing ice chunks out of the way at the bottom of my driveway. So I'll go ahead and turn that back around. I'm moving the camera back and forth. This is, like I said, it's a big experiment, guys. You'll have to let me know what you think. And of course, I'll watch it myself. I'm hoping the audio quality, you can hear me good enough. But I'm probably going to get me one of those skeleton containers. Alright, here we go. We're going to take a little ride down my driveway. The old girl moves right along. We're in third gear. The little tractors like this have a high and low side. So you've got 1 through 3 on low, then 4, 5, and 6 on high. So this thing can actually move pretty darn fast. My driveway here, it's still pretty slick, but it's a lot crunchier, and it's got tracks in it where my neighbors have been driving up it with their tractor. So it gives me a little bit more of a bite with my pickup truck getting in and out of here. But I didn't even hardly make it to the edge of the hill back there with the tractor. The front end slid sideways, and I like to never got back up. It was just a pure sheet of ice. I had to get over there on the side and try to drive up on the grass. Of course, it was all slick too because it just froze. All that water froze. Here's my gravel. And the reason, you know, I'm about a half mile in from where the blacktop is, and the blacktop itself is kind of rough to get around on. But right down here is where I managed to get my pickup stuck, and it wasn't really stuck, it's just it wouldn't go forwards and it wouldn't go backwards. The ice was just, it wouldn't let me go. And I've got me a set of chains today too. There were several days I probably could have very easily got out if I had chains, even with a two-wheel drive truck. But yeah, this tractor is going to be a project tractor for this summer. Once we get the 2010 to work, where the power takeoff is working, which I guess the power takeoff works on it, it's the hydraulic pump. The 3-point won't raise and it won't steer. So I'm just checking real quick to make sure I still got a light. But it won't steer and the 3-point won't raise. We want to get it working so I can use the 2010 and then I can start taking this one apart. I'm going to go ahead here, see if you guys can see. See, here's first, second, and third. If I flip this lever down, it puts it in high side. Go back over here where it's first. That's now fourth gear, another speed. Get my camera raised back up. We're going just a little bit faster now. This thing can really move, but I have no business to be going that fast on this ice. Just because I have a tractor does not mean it's immune to sliding on ice. It can happen, and it's not fun. There's the old murder house. I haven't had my dog out there all winter. It's been too cold. Of course, I love having her inside all the time anyway. There's my dad. We'll take a quick cruise around. There's the old 2010. It still runs. We just need to get the hydraulic pump working on. The old 70. Many of you guys really liked my video about this old tractor. We've got the carburetor off of it still, and we've got to get it put back together. We're going to take it to John Deere and have them rebuild it. Once we get that put together, this thing should run. I hope. But either way, we're going to get her to run. And once I'm done kind of working on the Massey here, I'm also going to redo this one, repaint it, take it apart and repaint it. Our pond has a lot more water in it now. See if I can get turned around here. This summer, this pond, which it leaks anyway, it's kind of low, it really filled back up. It was a bad summer. It was a bad year for farmers, for the planting season, and then it got wet during harvest. It was just a terrible year. Alrighty, go ahead and head back. Had my car parked for the rest of for the time being. I like driving my truck when it's really slick out. I guess that's all I wanted to say, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll do some more videos with this in the future.